All right, everybody, salute to all of y'all for tapping on in over here on Ticket TV live streams, man. Shouts out to the whole LDBC. Salute to 8 Weapons. He rep midlife music, man. Y'all already know what's up, man. Make sure y'all check the link. I will put a link to this article at the top of the comment section, and I'll put one in the description box as well. Make sure y'all subscribe to my other YouTube channel. I'll put a link to that in the comments as well, pinned at the top and in the description box, as well as the links if you guys want to support the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or subscribe to the podcast. And make sure y'all go get that membership on the website, ticketvmedia.com. Those links will be in the description box as well, so y'all can check out all the articles and stuff like that, and make sure y'all don't miss none of the videos we got that's out here that we cooking on. Look, let's get right into it. So Mike Brown has some issues going on, ladies and gentlemen. Let me repeat myself again. Mike Brown has some issues going on right now. Now, what is going on with the head coach of the New York Knicks, the new head coach? You guys already know they fired Tom Thibodeau. That was a very controversial decision because of the fact that they had nobody that they deemed was, they didn't have no real plan. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't want Tibbs no more. That's just what it boiled down to. They didn't want Tibbs. They didn't have a plan. But now Mike Brown is getting criticized because obviously we already know he hasn't won a chip. But I'm going to read this article, some of this article to you guys, and give some of my thoughts, and then let you guys go ahead and finish reading the rest of the article. And then y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. So basically, back on July the 7th, 2025 of this year, the New York Knicks officially named Mike Brown as their new head coach, replacing Tom Thibodeau after a surprising dismissal following the team's first Eastern Conference Finals appearance in 25 years. Now, Mike Brown, a two-time NBA Coach of the Year with a 454 record to 304 losses, brings a wealth of experience from stints with the Cavs, Lakers, Kings, and as an assistant coach, winning championships with the San Antonio Spurs and the Golden State Warriors. But despite his impressive resume, his appointment has sparked skepticism amongst fans, analysts, and former players who question whether he can elevate the Knicks to a championship level. Now, here's a deep dive into the reasons behind the doubts surrounding Brown's hiring and whether they hold weight in the context of the New York Knicks championship aspirations. Now, Mike Brown's coaching history is both a strength and a point of contention. He has a 59% career winning percentage. 2 Coach of the Year awards, 2009 with Cavs and 2023 Sacramento, and a 2007 NBA Finals appearance with the Cavs highlight his ability to lead winning teams. He ended Sacramento's 16-year playoff drought in 2022-2023 with a 48-34 record and orchestrated the most efficient offense in NBA history that season per The Athletic. His time as an assistant under Greg Popovich and Steve Kerr also saw him contribute to 4 NBA championships, including a 12-0 playoff run, acting as acting head coach for the Warriors in 2017. We all remember that. Now, yet skeptics point to Brown's lack of a championship as a head coach and his postseason shortcomings. In 2007, the Cavs were swept by the Spurs in the finals, and his teams have often faltered in clutch moments. In Sacramento, the Kings pushed the Warriors to 7 games in the 2023 playoffs, but collapsed in Game 7 with De'Aaron Fox's hand injury and Stephen Curry's 50-point explosion, exposing Mike Brown's inability to adjust under the pressure. His final game with the Kings was a 114-113 loss to the Pistons on December 26, 2024. After blowing a 10-point lead, they saw Brown publicly critique his players' execution and on a critical defensive play, raising concerns about his ability to manage high-stake situations, right? Now, former NBA All-Star Jeff Teague on his podcast expressed doubt about Mike Brown fit, stating, "I'm not sold on Mike Brown as the new head coach of the New York Knicks." Teague argued that Brown's defensive-minded approach mirrors Thibodeau's, potentially limiting the offensive creativity needed to push the Knicks past the Eastern Conference teams like the OKC Thunder or the Boston Celtics. Or, it's past elite Eastern Conference teams or a team like OKC Thunder, right? Now, let me get to this, right? Also, his history of firings have raised a red flag as well. His extensive coaching career is marred by multiple firings, which fueled skepticism about his ability to handle intense pressure in New York. He was fired by the Cavs in 2010 after winning 61 games, rehired in 2013, and let go after 1 year. The Lakers dismissed him 5 games into the season in 2012-2013 with a 1-4 start. The Kings axed him midseason in 2024-2025 after 13-18 record. These abrupt exits, particularly in Sacramento after 2 successful seasons, suggest a pattern of failing to sustain momentum or manage front office expectations. Now, critics argue that Mike Brown's history of firings reflects an inability to adapt to high-pressure environments, a concern amplified in New York where the New York fan base and media are notoriously demanding. The Knicks' decision to fire Tom Thibodeau, who went 226-174 and led the team to 4 playoff appearances in 5 years, signals a finals or bust mentality, per the Knicks president Leon Rose. Brown's mixed track record raises questions about whether he can meet those lofty expectations, especially after replacing a coach who delivered the franchise's best season in decades, as you know, many people are talking about on X, right? And on other social media platforms, right? Here's my thoughts. Tom Thibodeau should have never been fired. And we're going to talk about in a different video why Mark Jackson should have been hired as a New York guy. They've completely blackballed Mark Jackson out of this game. We're going to talk about that's a whole different video. Mike Brown is a good coach, and he's shown that he has improved offensively. He's proved that with the Sacramento Kings. So I don't think that the New York Knicks are going to have a problem offensively. You know what I'm saying? Actually, with the Kings, they got better offensively, and they were worse defensively under Mike Brown. Mike Brown's going to have to find a median to where the team is good defensively and offensively. This is a year where the Knicks should have the best chance, man. The East is wide open. The Boston Celtics is broken down. They've broken the team up. You understand what I'm saying? Dame is hurt. He's out right now. The Pacers main guy, Tyrese Halliburton, is hurt. Man, the Knicks got to do it now. And they should never fire the head coach that they had. They should never fire them. You know what I'm saying? I don't dislike Mike Brown, but I don't think Mike Brown is, you know what I'm saying, end-all, be-all. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. How do y'all feel about that hiring? All the links is in the description box below. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drop weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.